Hey, hey, hey. So this is not my usual thing. I don't typically come on this late at night to do readings for anything or anyone, especially not with my eye like bugging like a mofo. It's just bugging. But anyways, I went, took a shower, getting ready for bed. And then I got this like yeah, right, babe, right. This late. I was actually gonna climb into bed, and then I got this like nice of you to freshen up before you go live. For who? I'm sorry. For what? So it's looking like there's some intense Sagittarius shenanigans going on. My hair is going crazy. Okay, so let's just get reading. Okay, this is Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also for your cross watchers, some big shit's going on in your lives, and for whatever reason, I need to do this reading before I go to bed. Okay. Yeah, classy TV. I'm usually still up at this time, but I'm usually not live. Usually not live. So here goes. I had asked the Sagittarius energy, what is this about? Like, this can't wait till the morning, you know? And I'm told the ship is sinking. This is an SOS call. I got an image of like the Titanic sinking in some freezing ass waters. I don't know if this is, to describe what some Sagittarius are currently living in right now. This has to do with some twin flame shit. Okay. We'll just go ahead and start pulling cards. Goodness gracious. This has to do with some twin flame shizzles. Okay, let's see. I need one more card, okay? Let's pull you one more card and call it a day. So there goes. Let me get you some clarifiers, Sagittarius. Apparently your ship is about to sink. I don't know if this is a ship you've been trying to get off of or what, or you're trying to hold on to it, but obviously it's sinking. Like, what the holy hell? Okay. And you heard me right. I said, what the holy hell? Okay. As if that wasn't enough confirmation. Let's go ahead and shuffle a little bit more. Okay, Sagittarius, this is some serious shit, dude. I don't know what you're being forced into, but I think you're not going to be taking it anymore. I don't know if it's Sag that's sinking or if someone is trying to hold on to Sag with bloody fingernails. It like reeks of Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, Jenny from the Block type shit. I don't know what y'all are getting yourselves into. Okay. Yeah, it's done. Whatever this is, it's done. You're heading towards something, someone else. So this card pops up, card number 13, Power of Attraction. If you watch me at all, then you have an idea that this card usually indicates some sort of really deep soul connection. Soulmate, I feel like this might be more twin flame. I feel like chicken tonight. It's a twin flame thing. There are those who are watching. I don't know if these are friends, family, I don't know. But they're watching you just burn yourself down because someone keeps trying to hold on to you. I don't think it's you holding on to this. I think someone else is trying to hold on to you. And what I've learned about Sagittarius is that generally speaking, this doesn't apply to everyone. Don't get on my ass in the comments afterwards. I don't have patience for it. Okay. But generally speaking, I found Sagittarius to fall into one of two categories, okay? Either they're super duper nice for the people that they love, and so they won't say anything. They'll just keep kind of taking it and taking it and taking it. Or they've had enough and they're just fucking troublemakers. They're just gonna like go off the reservation and just full on Ronin status, just do whatever the hell you want to do. You know, I'm going to tell you what to do. And I think that's kind of what's going on at this point. You've been, some of whoever this resonates with, this Sagittarius has been separated from this soul connection for a prolonged period. And it's kind of like you're just burning yourself down and everyone is watching you do this. And you're like, why don't you guys care about me enough to want me to be happy? I want to go and find this, which is the Empress. This is like the ultimate feminine counterpart for whatever. But I think this is what you're searching for, this. And everyone else is like, no, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. And I think you're kind of getting sick of it. I don't know if there's some shit popping off tonight that I need to do a reading right before bed. But card number 34, in the world, not of the world. You need to let your hair down. You need to let those fish swim past. They are none of your concern. Whatever this is, whether it's family, friends, a current partner, or whatever it is, let it swim past. Lean back into your greatness, okay? Just be naked in your truth, allowing your pearls of wisdom. You've learned a lot through this, and now is a time for you to begin allowing that wisdom to come forward and be put into practice, okay? There is no point in you learning these lessons if you're just going to keep these, whatever you learn, to yourself, if you're not going to apply it to your life, okay? So that's okay. I'm being told to tell you guys that the whole point of learning lessons is figuring out how it applies to your life and actually applying it. This is not just like some theoretical thing. You have to figure out how to apply what you've learned to your actual life. Okay. You also got the Ace of Cups. You're focused on yourself at this point, which you should be. You really should be. This is not me encouraging you to leave or to stay. This is me encouraging you to get it back into a healthy state of mind, a healthy place where you're taking care of yourself instead of being depleted, bending over backwards for people who are comfortable with just watching you burn. That's kind of not okay. Like for me personally, that's not okay. I would never just sit there and watch someone burn. That's just not okay. That's not love. That's not love. That when people try and control you, I don't care who it is. When people try to control you, that's not love. That's some fucked up shit that they need to deal with. It has nothing to do with you. Let them deal with that shit on their own. Okay, now it's time for you to allow yourself to become replenished. This does not happen until you speak your truth, though. Okay. All of this blue right here is throat chakra energy. You have to speak your truth in order for your personal power to come back in. The yellow is your personal power. Orange is sacral. I'm just saying, orange is sacral. But you're hell-bent on going. I don't know where you're going, but you're hell-bent on going. You're hell-bent on moving beyond this. For some of you, you can move beyond this with the other person. You just have to speak your truth and kind of like, okay, you're being fucking crazy right now. I can't deal with this shit. If you're going to keep it up, I'm out. And some of them will be like, I did not realize I was being that crazy. Yeah, you were being that crazy. Knock it off. But for some of you, that level of crazy just needs to be done. You know, it's so crazy. It's like, I need me some rose water because that level of crazy is like, bitch, what'd you say to me? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Card number 26, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. For some of you, that level of crazy is just full on bitchcraft. They're practicing bitchcraft and you're falling for the dark jujus of the bitchcraftness. Don't do that. You got to listen to that shit. You don't got to be a part of that. If it does not resonate, it does not resonate, and you don't have to allow that to continue within your space. Okay? I guess some of you actually live together. At which point that's a really fucked up circumstance. Oh. Okay. So we don't make decisions based on YouTube videos, right? The things that I'm saying, it either resonates immediately or it doesn't. Don't try and find a way to make it resonate to justify whatever fucked up shit you're hatching in your head. I'm just saying, if it doesn't resonate immediately, this is not for you. So don't be using this as an excuse to make major life decisions that you're later going to regret. For those of you that this does resonate, pack your shit while they're sleeping and go. Pack your stuff and go. Seriously, because their level of crazy is too much. There's a lot of shit being done in secret. You got the moon card. And let me just tell y'all, they're not doing this by themselves. That's not just one tree. I'm telling you, there's been help. They are plotting shit with other people. And I think these other people might even be people that you thought was on your side, but whew, this is getting intense. Like, what? I need more rose water. Like, whew, this is the straight up telenovela at this point. I would get on that horse. I would just giddy up. Get the hell out of there. Hold on. Let me look what this card means. All right, let's see. See. They wild out, and then when you're ready to go, they know how to manipulate your ass. Son of Wands. This is a true charmer. He or she is handsome and adventurous and seems to say all the right things. Some call him the White Knight of the Tarot, but at some point you may find he becomes hard to know. Trust your instinct with this one. Perfection is an illusion. I'm just saying, there's some fucked up shit going on to you, dude. It's just seriously, I'm not liking this at all. I don't like when people are being controlled to this depth. This is the kind of shit. You call me, we ride. Call me. Tell me what's up. Tell me who I need to cut. Because it's kind of, okay. Card number 2, inner trust. We're not making this about you, Emmy. You're not even Sagittarius. Card number 2, inner trust. You have to trust yourself. Okay? Stop with the feeling guilty. Ooh. I just heard crocodile tears. I just heard crocodile tears. See, I could be really heartless at times. That I got Capricorn in my chart. And when the Pisces in me feels the crocodile tears, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Quit your fake crying. No one's paying you extra for this. Like, no. I don't believe your tears. Turn it off. You're just irritating me now. This feels like fake ass tears. Some of the tears for whoever this is, some of the tears that they're crying is not crying because they're sad or hurt. It's the frustration of not being able to continue to control you. That's why I'm getting all of like, excuse me, frazzled. You got the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. You have to temper yourself. Don't let yourself get bamboozled by this. This cycle has to end. It's not going to stop. Okay? Sagittarius, I'm telling you right now, if this resonates with you, this is not going to stop. This is a very abusive cycle. It's not just abusing you as a human being. It's abusing your soul. There's very, very dark energy tied to this. Very, very dark energy tied to this. I don't like it one bit. I mean, not that I'm your keeper or anything. I just don't like this shit one bit. One bit. Let me pull out the kitty card so I can just calm my ass down, because it's not even right. It's just not, girl. This is not a personal reading for you. You need to calm your ass down, because there is no one you need to cut. No one. Not a single person. Sagittarius can handle this on their own. Absolutely. Let's get you guys some kitties, because the kitties never lie. They'll claw the shit out of you, but they'll never lie. Let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, this was definitely an SOS. No wonder. Seeing the ship sinking in frigid waters. That's what you're living in at this point. For those of you that this resonates with, that's what you're living in at this point. Cold-ass waters. Cold-ass waters. That's sad. I like my bath water really hot. I can't do cold water. And again, girl, this reading's not about you. No one cares how you like your bath water. Okay. Let's see. You have the 8 of Diamonds. This is about competition. Again, whoever you're with, it's not a true, I guess, twin connection. It's a karmic, contractual connection. That karmic cycle is done, okay? They know this. This is about competition. They know this. So it's like, well, if I can't have you, fuck that Empress. She can't have you either. We just burn the whole damn thing down. That's what's going on. Okay, this is a third-party circumstance. Ooh. Oh, she don't even know. Oh, that really sucks. Oh. Whoever it is you're tied to, this epitome of what you want, has no idea. So you're just punishing yourself for walking away from this. Games, I tell y'all, that's why I don't play games. I'm either with you or I'm not. Once I'm not, I'm not. I'm not. All right. King of Spades. This is about self-sufficiency. Okay? You got yourself into this mess, Sagittarius. You get yourself out. You went and you toyed around with whatever this circumstance is. You created it. You invited it. You created it. You get yourself out of it. I'm not riding with your ass no more. I ain't got nobody. I'm going to bed. Yeah, no. You have to get yourself out of this. It ties to you having the courage to be who you are. Put yourself first. Speak your truth. You're going to have to say it. Sorry, but you're going to have to say it. You can't dance around this. You have to be very honest. Like, look, I'm so sorry. I totally toyed with your head. I actually want to be with someone else, but I was just trying to prove a point. Whatever the hell you were doing, Sagittarius, you're now going to have to fess up to that, because then you're going to have to be the one to walk away from that. You get yourself out of this. Okay, Sagittarius. You also got 5 of Spades. This is about your core self, your emotional depth. This is about you really getting to the heart of the matter. Whatever this circumstance you're in, it's going to end one way or another. If you don't want to be the one to do it, then you're going to be forced to. Because the feeling that's being given is the karmic exchange between you and the crazy person is done. Okay, that karmic exchange is just done. That cycle is finished, and now you're being redirected back to your original path, which involves whatever this connection is. That's what's at the core of who you actually are. And I don't know, maybe you're the Son of Wands. Maybe you're the one that was charming people and that's how you created the circumstance. Maybe you're the one that is doing things behind their back and that's what's making them go fucking crazy on your ass. I really don't know. For some of you that might be true. For some of you it might not be true. Really, it's not my place to judge you. Be honest with yourself though. Be honest with yourself, because whatever I think and say really means nothing. I'm not on your journey. I'm not a part of this circumstance. You're going to have to fix this circumstance because she's about to go real crazy on your ass. Cultivation, patience, control. This is you cultivating yourself, your journey, your environment. You have to be patient with this process because you allowed it, for those that this resonates with, you allowed it to get really out of hand. Really, really out of hand. And I mean, boy, oh boy, this some shit. This would win awards for telenovelas. I'm just saying. Write a diary, send it to one of those like Telemundo or whatever. And I can make a story out of this shit because it's just, I mean, it's juicy. It's a juicy story, but it's one that's giving me a headache. Like I'm getting a legit headache off this shit because it's too much. You allowed yourself. This is crazy too, because the energy that comes from this is that you allowed yourself to be dominated. And it's just not, well, you know, it could be the cross watcher that is being dominated. I don't know. This just goes against everything for me personally. I'll whip your ass before I let you dominate me. Well, it depends. Who are you? If you're my husband, I don't know, maybe. But just random ass people, I don't know. Well, this is not a random person to you, though. Let's just get you another card. I'm trying to figure this out because this makes no kind of sense. No kind of sense. Well, to me, it makes no kind of sense. Can y'all just give me some good advice for Sagittarius before I go to bed? Because this is going to be on my mind. Like, how are we going to help them? How are we going to help them? How are we going to get them out of this circumstance? Well, you're not. Ooh, I'm telling you, up and leave, up and leave. Up and leave so they can't prepare. I foresee this person being unstable enough to actually physically harm you. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like, it's going to get so intense that you're just going to, I don't know. It could definitely be about family. It could be about work. It could be about whatever it is. If it resonates for you in some way outside of romance, then listen to that. Okay. Because for some people, this is definitely romance. For others, it's not. Card number 31, be spontaneous. You have to tap into your inner child and really begin that healing process and allow yourself to stop living by numbers. It feels like you're totally under their thumb. Okay. Whoever is the one that's attempting to be dominant is trying to control everything. I think even what you view online. Yeah, you kept your options open. I don't think twins like that very much. Card number 44, seek beauty. So stop trying to create the beauty. Allow the beauty to make itself known. Okay? Allow the beauty to make itself known. Notice that there is just as much light behind her as there is in front of her, but all she's focusing on is what's going on in front. There's a lot of lessons coming up to be re-examined by you. This is a perfect opportunity for you to really begin to re-examine the things that are going on in life. It's now 11:11. Fascinating. Card number 44 at 11:11. And then card number 21, fresh approach. If you want new things in life, you can't keep doing the same old bullshit. Okay? That's just a fact. You can't keep doing the same old bullshit. I don't know if this is your pattern or their pattern or what, but this is cyclical. This is not the first time this has happened. Now I'm kind of pissed off because it's like, well, this ain't nothing new. You ain't gonna drown. You've been in these waters before. Why do I have to come live tonight? I guess I had to come live tonight. Let's get you guys a message from Soul. Okay. Card just fell out of the deck. But I'm going to just shuffle the deck anyways. Because I feel like if I don't, I'd be robbed of that experience. I'm just going to shuffle the deck. Pick out my own damn card. Oh, okay. Okay. There's some crazy shit going on. Maybe I should have just... Well, I already pulled it out. Okay, let's see. Card number 14. This is a message from your higher self. Card number 14, let love transform. The spring of love arrives to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens to bid the wings of soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with pearls. The dry land receives the water of life. The stone becomes a ruby and the body becomes all soul. Love is my medicine, intelligent medicine. It takes death and makes it a passageway into greater life. What genius is this? A genius that will render anything and everything as a pathway to life. I have found a bench upon which we may be seated. Nay, not a bench, a love seat. It's carved of precious ruby. It sits under the gentle shade of an ancient tree that thrives in love's garden. Come sit with me, as we let the whispers of the great beloved penetrate our hallowed ears, carried upon the sweet afternoon breeze. As the sun begins to set, the colors become vibrant. Even if we are deaf to the beloved's tender whispers, we shall not be blind. We shall be captured by the vivid display of the beloved's artistry and be transported into peace. This oracle comes to you as a living spiritual gift. Whether you realize it or not, you have triumphed. You have blossomed, succeeded, cast aside that which was unworthy, and taken up love's way. How much delight there is from all those that walk this way of love, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. You are welcomed into this world where love finds a way. There is nothing impossible for love. It's not bound by the mind, and because of this, all manner of miraculous grace works through it in endless creative variety. The great beloved is a show-off, creating with such genius as to be breathtaking. Were we able to remain always in the heart, we would be constantly breathless, in a fit of appreciation and awe so great. Truly, there would not even be a slither of emptiness through which fear could enter. What does this mean? It means an avenue for divine fulfillment has been found. You are being given the power for spiritual success. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself, and you must comply according to the law of love. Do not attach yourself to the form that your resolution and success shall take. Instead, trust that it will be magnificent, perfection, literally the work of great genius. Okay. So it seems like you're going to figure it out. You're definitely going to be the one to get yourself out of this circumstance, which is good. That's very good. You should be the one to get yourself out of it. There's no reason you can't. Card number 35, the lover and the beloved. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. It's not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It's not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be a part of me again. Apart from me again. There's so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? Oh, sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved has a passionate desire for you, to love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you, so that you will cease to fear the darkness, take delight in all of life, and become mesmerized by the beauty of love and its endless emanations. This oracle brings you a message. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more sustenance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life, with love. Dare you open up and allow that love in? The great beloved has desired this to be. Will you heed that holy desire? Will you allow love in? Say yes. If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully attend to the walls you've placed between yourself and life. Walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than these crumbling walls. They are the stuff that is designed for demolition, not devotion and honoring. Can you begin to unpack the bricks you mistakenly believed were essential to your safety and well-being? You are too vast to see for that small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. It's too hot to gaze at the ocean longingly from afar, or even stand by its edge. Strip off your layers, run to the ocean, and dive in. This oracle brings you special guidance. An offer or opportunity is on its way to you, has recently been presented. It may be an idea you've been nurturing or one presented to you by another person. Sit with it. Do you feel exhilaration? Do you feel energy at the thought of saying yes? Then say yes. Allow yourself to receive. There is a divine encouragement in taking risks that feel wild and alive to your heart. So it seems like for some of you, the time of whatever game was played, whatever point was trying to be made with this power play, because that's what it reads like. Either it was a cross-watcher or Sagittarius themselves, but there was a power play made, and it involved attempting to show or prove a point to this third person. Backfired. Blew up in your face. Yo. Don't play games. I don't know who's playing games, but someone was playing games, and now it's a big ass mess. But you're going to get yourself out of it. You're absolutely going to get yourself out of it. This was something that had to happen. Okay? Whatever it was that happened, it's something that absolutely had to happen. You had to experience this to understand the gravity of what this is. Sorry. You had to understand the gravity of what it was in order for you to learn. Because until you experience the kind of relationship that you're trying to get yourself out of, you did not have enough life experience to actually be worthy of this connection. Be mad at me if you want for me speaking messages from soul, but that's just how it is. You weren't ready for this connection, the real connection, because you were still busy repeating cycles that you constantly repeat with whoever. That's not going to work anymore. If you're really going to go ahead and pursue that really true, genuine connection, that's not going to work, because that person can see through your bullshit. You know, you got to be honest with yourself. It's not about that you're not enough or that they're more than you or any of that. Like, this was a part of your learning process. Be honest with yourself. You learned what you needed to learn. It's time for you to cut your losses with whatever circumstance you're in, for those that this resonates with, of course. And, you know, put into action the wisdom that you've acquired. Okay? Right, Melissa? She says the truth is always better than blowing rainbows up people's asses. Yeah, no, I'm not a blower. And I try and steer clear of assholes. Just saying. So I hope this helps whoever the hell needed this information at like 11 o'clock at night. I know that some individuals do their best thinking at night, but kindly, please, if you're going through a life circumstance and you're really feeling like a reading from me would be something beneficial and you call to my soul, please do it a little bit earlier in the day. Just a little bit earlier in the day, not 11 o'clock at night, because then I get all pissy and I'm just like, why do I need to? Well, because someone asked. Not message asked, like whoever it was, y'all knew to call in my higher self, who then called in Michael, who then told me to get on the live. All right, it's now 11:22. That's my cue to go. So I hope that for whoever this resonates with, this gives you some clarity on your journey and helps you to have the courage to begin speaking your truth. A lot of this has to do with you speaking your truth, being your authentic self, and recognizing you have to look out for yourself. Okay? So thumbs up for the video, subscribe, notifications. Love you guys. Bye.